Hey everyone, welcome back to round 2 of the best of 3 between EVILpenguin spawning as the PvZ against Harmony, who is spawning as the blue Protoss. Last round, EVILpenguin managed to break in through the Harmony's base, where he forgot to wall up. Today we are watching a map between the Blistering Sands with Jin doing as my co-caster.
Yep. Hi everyone. This is Jin. We are casting for the second game between Harmony and EVILpenguin. EVILpenguin won the first game, mainly due to Harmony's mistake of not placing a cannon in front of the ramp. But it could Harmony seldom does fast expand or cannon rushes, so it can be forgivable since he's not very accustomed to it, but I would expect this game to be much better.
Yep. For those who are new from my previous cast of the game, the 1.3 implemented a very great replay UI or observer UI where you click Control N and basically you can see here you can see their name, who is against who, and their supply count. And then if you press Control I, you can basically see the minerals and gas comparison. Control A will be the army supply and worker supply count. Control R would be the units killed and workers killed. And finally, Control M would be the APM difference between both players, which this really helps a lot during game casting. And
Yep.
Harmony just made a pylon in EVILpenguin's natural right now, and I don't know what EVILpenguin's doing. Basically, he spawned a hatchery which is a tidbit away from the mineral line, which will reduce the mineral harvesting efficiency. So I don't know what's going on right now.
Well, what I would be thinking is Harmony plays the pylon to prevent the fast expo, and EVILpenguin not wanting to be delayed place it slightly further away.
Yeah.
That would be my guess. But here comes EVILpenguin. He's gonna ignore the pylon and start line.
Yep.
Oh, Harmony coming down with cannons.
Oh, that'll be a big problem. But I think he can take out the pylons.
I don't think he'll be able to hit. He might be able to take one down, but something more pylons.
Harmony being very dodgy, playing the what's that? The
Cannon rush.
cannon run. This will be a big problem.
I think EVILpenguin is gonna lose this hatchery.
Yeah, I'm possibly lose this hatchery. Very dodgy play by Harmony.
Yep. However, the play by Harmony cost him 300 minerals for the cannons, and no, in fact it's 450 minerals for the cannons and another 200 for the pylon. So he spent way more than EVILpenguin on this.
Yep. I think the biggest problem is that EVILpenguin, what he did was he actually spawned the hatchery. Even though the pylon is there. I think the best way would do is taking out the pylon first and then spawn your hatchery. That would be the safest bet and the safest way to play. But I think he didn't expect a cannon rush by Harmony on his natural.
Yep, that's probably it. Since given the previous game, Harmony didn't even cannon his own base, and now he's cannon up at EVILpenguin's expo.
Yep. Looking at using the Control A UI, which is recently implemented, you can see the worker count. The worker supply count is at 27 against 31, and this will be a big problem because Zerg players really need to have a higher harvester count compared to the Protoss or Terran in order to out macro the enemies.
Yep.
I think Harmony's going for a 4 gate. May go for 4 gate and see how it goes, and he probably may do an early push because he knows that he has already trapped the EVILpenguin at the natural. So EVILpenguin has to take out the cannons in order to macro up, or he can probably go for another for another mineral patch. But
Harmony
we'll see how
seems
it
like
goes.
he's going for a 4 gate and probably gonna walk into the cannons area.
Yeah, he may go for that.
Seems like he's going for early aggression.
We can see at the control R, which is the kill tab. Harmony has 8 unit kills, and out of the 8, which 2 are worker kills, which do play a significant part in the early game. But we'll just see how EVILpenguin can do what he can do with the harass, and he has to cause some damage right now in order to.
EVILpenguin might be able to push this off.
He has to
right now, but he's a bit he's.
I think if EVILpenguin pushes right now and just takes out at least a gate or a forge, because Harmony doesn't have much of a unit. He only has like 3 sentries and a stalker, but he just swapped in like 4 stalkers.
What Harmony was doing was that he was waiting for the warp tag to complete before warping units. So the point when Penguin attacked earlier, if he had just pushed in, Harmony would not have enough units to deal with it, and by the time the warp gates are up, he would only be able to warp in 4 units compared to the of 9 roaches.
EVILpenguin just broke into the bedrocks into Harmony's base.
I don't think he can push in.
He probably can do a few pokes, but you can see the army supply count if using the control A tab. You can see the army supply count is at 34 against 28, and worker supply is 8 against 27. It will be a big problem against EVILpenguin, and EVILpenguin right now using all these roaches to the stalkers and sentries. What I think he should have done is run them back, but stalkers are really fast, especially against the normal units, and the roaches not on creep. Oh no.
Well, I think the reason why he didn't run it back was because EVILpenguin just expanded below. He doesn't want Harmony to see that expansion, so he was willing to sacrifice the roaches for that.
Yep. But then right now, EVILpenguin will be having a big problem right now because Harmony has a massive numbers of stalkers right outside his base. But EVILpenguin just started spawning the Hydralisks, which are really effective against with gay units. Yeah, because of they are basically like machine guns. You can just fire at a very high attack rate count at 0.83 seconds, and we have a big battle here right now. We'll just see how.
Well, I think that EVILpenguin might probably be able to.
Yeah, I think we can hold on this attack because of the high. What Harmony should do right now is create I believe can take out this well played by EVILpenguin. I think EVILpenguin will be pushing out here right now.
What Harmony should have done during that period of time was probably to expand, since he was containing EVILpenguin. And after seeing the Hydralisks, I don't think he should have continued pushing in.
Or another way would be using the sentries to split the army up and wedge them in between, so they have to go in a single file, so they can do a concave attack, because the concave formation for Zerg players is really essential, especially when you have roaches or Hydralisk. Where
Well-
to obtain maximum damage, you have to do a concave, but by putting force fields between them and creating a single wedge file, it'll reduce their attack efficiency. And right now we can see EVILpenguin gonna do a push here with the roaches and hydraulics.
Well, I think what Harmony led is that he should have scouted
Yep.
the expansion, because the expansion for EVILpenguin is running. You do not believe that knowing Berserk can spawn drones, needs 4 drones, 5, 8 drones at the same time. So if Harmony had taken out the expansion, it would have been lights out for EVILpenguin.
Very, very true. Right now the worker count supply, you can see it's like 40 against 42 right now. EVILpenguin chasing up worker supply count, but he has to at least get at least 8 drones above what Harmony is having in order to out macro the Protoss player.
Yep.
Harmony just building two observers right now. I'm gonna check out. I think he's gonna scout the. Yep, the waypoint is in. It's in the way of the hatchery, and he's gonna scout out the EVILpenguin's expansion, and he will take out the expansion.
But at the same time, I think EVILpenguin, having cleared his natural expansion, he would be moving forces closer to his expansion, which is far away, so he can defend it.
Yeah, I think the problem right now is that EVILpenguin, he has he's not using his minerals efficiently at the moment because he has 1,500 minerals, which is a bit too much to save in. But he's putting down 2 hatcheries, one in his own base and the other and his natural. What a good player should do is that he maximize and reduce and use up all the minerals.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you basically use the resources effectively.
Yeah, but I think the main problem for EVILpenguin is he has not enough larvae.
Yep.
So, which is why he got the extra in-base hatch. So here comes Harmony's attack one.
Yeah, we can see Harmony doing attacking on the natural. You can see EVILpenguin reinforcing it with his Hydra and Roach army.
EVILpenguin shifting back to his natural.
Harmony just pumping out some immortals, just to take out the roaches. Immortals are really, really effective against the roaches, not just because of their damage. They do 50 damage to armored count, but because they have the hardened shield, which only allow a maximum of 10 damage per hit.
At this point, it seems like Harmony is the one in trouble because he's mined out at his natural.
Yep.
He only has 1 expansion, so technically he only has 1 mission. And he's still sticking to gateway units, which is bad.
EVILpenguin is in a very bad position right now because he's 7 he's off the army, and that's a very hard. It's a very hard way to escape, because if you get sandwiched in between, and if you run away and don't attack, you're also going to lose all your units.
So at this point, I think that Penguin was a bit too anxious early on. So we trust him dearly. I don't see how he can come back from this. His entire army was wiped out. He has not enough gas.
Yeah, and I think the only thing he can produce right now are basically the Zerglings, but Zerglings have a massive amount of stalkers, Zerglings, and too much damage. Because basically the only way to have an effective kill is to surround them. But yeah, we can see some coming right now, taking out the expansion.
Penguin at least. I think this is probably supply count is 36 against 15, which is a big.
It's like half the amount of army compared to.
EVILpenguin is smart using buildings to soak up the damage, but I don't think it's enough for that amount of stuff.
Yep, EVILpenguin calling it and it's one, and right now the points are 1 for EVILpenguin and 1 for Harmony. And
Yep.
we are coming down to the final round, which is the best of the 3 rounds. And thank you for staying tuned.